my name is Valencia. I'm from SMA Senior High, and today I would like to give my speech about education. But first of all, I would like to thank God for this opportunity and also my mentors and teachers who put their trust in me for being here. From all the themes, education is the one that caught my eyes. Maybe it's because I'm a student, but what exactly education is? Education is a method where you learn and gain knowledge, skills, values, or even habits. So it means every time we learn something, we do education. And as you can see, education is everywhere around us, and not only the formal institutional like school. But today, I would like to give my speech about formal education school. School is a good place to learn, a good place to grow. Everything seemed fine until the pandemic came. The pandemic of coronavirus that makes the whole world in quarantine, which means we can't go out as safe as the normal situations. It makes us stay at home, which is kind of frustrated for us all who have planned everything for this year. And as a student, we must do our education at home. I remember at the time when the teacher said we will be out for 2 weeks, and now 6 months already passed. A new challenge for us all, including the formal education that needs to do online classes for studying until the unpredictable time. The problems that came because of the pandemic are, first, school, a place to socialize direct, now can only stare at the device screen for socialization. And then next we have students who lost their teachers' figures because their parents can teach them. And then limited access for internet and gadget difficulties. And also students who can't focus on online education. If you think that's all, no, it's not. What about the lazy students? On online meeting, they can turn off their camera and microphone and say, sorry, my camera is broken or else. And then they can do their activity freely. And also for the tasks, they can search Google that is provided all of the answers for them. And for the learning platform used by schools such as quizzes, Google platform that used for education, well, there have so many ways to hack those, so they can have a good grade with a little bit of effort. Here we are, education forms couldn't work offline in this social distancing. That's the way to prevent this pandemic from getting worse. And then the next question that might pop from your head is, then why such as public places like malls or else can be open but not school? Well, if you ask, because we need to keep moving on. We don't want to sacrifice the safety of the students. This pandemic couldn't stop us from doing our activities. But not all of the activities can be done online, and education can. Even so, education activities cannot perform effectively, where lots of students feel difficult by learning like this because they are not focused, internet problems and others that we have mentioned before. But even not perfect, the government has also started working on this, such as providing free quotas for students and teachers, and also many study packages that is provided by the telecommunication service providers. With the many weaknesses that have happened during this pandemic, it turns out there are some advantages that can be considered, such as students prefer this online class because it's more focused than a normal situation. It is a different atmosphere that they have experienced, and then they can watch the teacher's video via YouTube privately, so they will understand better. It's according to several students who were asked through a survey. Remember, studying with any method, with any situation will always be a challenge for us all, for both of us, for students, for teachers. All successes in education are up to each individual. It is a situation that we can't avoid it. Like it or not, we have to accept it. So, we have to be safe right now. That's why education should be work at home. We cannot continue blaming the situation or maybe blaming the government for this pandemic. As what Carl Rogers said, the only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. What we need is the ability to adjust ourselves to a new normal. And these online classes is the new normal from now on. Accept the new change and do your best, because you're the one who can change, not the situation. Pardon me if there's some mistakes in my speech. Thank you for hearing my speech. I'm Valencia. Excuse myself. Thank you.